Well, we had a lot of lender liability in the 80s. There were some pretty shocking cases where courts didn't like what lenders had done. I think in response to those cases, I think lenders have been a little more careful, maybe a lot more careful. But I think there's a greater recognition that lenders do have a right to exercise their rights and remedies under the loan documents. They don't need to walk on eggshells in dealing with their borrowers. And the courts are not as quick as they once seemed to jump in and say that whatever the lender did was bad and should be punished. I can't say that it's all completely gone, but I do think that the fear of lender liability out among the lenders that I talk to does tend to be overstated. Now, all of that being said, lenders don't always win every litigation. There have been some recent cases, some of which I think were wrong, where basically the judges looked at the deal structure and what the lenders had done in closing the loan, and basically just said this was too rich a deal. It wasn't kind to unsecured creditors. It was exploitative. It was excessive. And based on considerations like that, they've done some pretty, let's say, unusual things to lenders. But that's not the same thing as traditional lender liability, which was premised on what the lender did and said and didn't do and didn't say in the course of dealing with the borrower after the closing and enforcing or not enforcing the loan documents. So it's something to keep in the back of your mind, but not something that should dissuade a lender from taking an action that they're otherwise entitled to take. It's otherwise proper. There's no reason to just walk on eggshells in dealing with borrowers.